Hello, I'm David Haigh. I'm the founder and chairman of Brand Finance. Next year is our 30th anniversary, so we've been around a long time. Our office is in the city, just up the road from here, opposite the Royal Exchange, and we've got a network around the world. And we originally started looking at corporate brands and product brands, but we've gradually expanded into looking at all sorts of other different kinds of brands. So we look at nation brands, we look at city brands, and we're looking at B2B brands and so on. So the issue of branding and how important it is has developed quite extensively over the 30 years. I think back then it was just regarded as a B2C thing for brand managers, and nowadays it's a major corporate issue. I have to apologise, actually. You'll probably notice that I'm on crutches. I'm not a great advert for sport, I'm afraid. I wore my knees out playing squash, and then I messed up my arch jogging across a mountain in Wales about 10 years ago. So I've just been under the knife, both for a new knee and for a new foot. So I am a medical work in progress. So probably not a great person to introduce a discussion about marathons. But we've been talking about doing this for a long time, actually, because we have known Tata as a whole, I don't know, virtually since we started as Brand Finance, and we've been working closely with Abhinav and his team at TCS for at least 12 or 14 years. We've had a great partnership, and TCS has very kindly sponsored events we've run over the years. And for quite a long time, I'd been trying to convince Abhinav that there ought to be something done about marathons, because it's very interesting if you look at the development of advertising and marketing over the years. New properties occasionally come up, which people sort of go, why did we never think of that before? You know, so when I think about sports, I think about snooker. It was nothing until suddenly someone realized it was a great visual sport and you could put it on the TV. And when you think about the gantries going into airports, they were just blank for years until HSBC said, why don't we dominate them and put ads all over them? And Allianz is doing the same sort of thing with stadiums. There are a lot of these developments that are actually obvious in retrospect. And if I look at marathons, I would say that TCS has led the field in actually using it as a vehicle for expressing what TCS stands for. And the great thing about it, I personally believe, is that the values of marathons, the things it stands for, which I'm sure you're going to talk about much more, fit very neatly with the corporate brand of TCS. And that's one of the key things with sponsorships. Sometimes you see sponsorships and you scratch your head and say, well, why were they doing that, other than that it's a big sport or a big thing? But with marathons, it fits very neatly. And I think this report is the first of its kind, but I don't think it'll be the last, because I think as a class of opportunity to express and promote brands, it can only grow from here. And so I don't want to say anything more. I just want to say welcome. Thank you all for coming. I hope it will be a great event. It looks like it's going to be a very interesting discussion. And so I will now hobble back to my chair and hand over to the team. Thank you very much.